Welcome to Thriving with Chiropractic, where Dr. Mosier from Mosier Family Chiropractic shares a variety of topics designed to empower, inspire, and give hope. Take a few notes and enjoy the lesson.
Hey folks, Dr. Mosier here, and I have a special guest, Makenzie, and we're going to talk about her story for a little bit. Well, first off, what brought you into the office?
I was battling really bad anxiety, and I have bipolar disorder, type 1, and I was having really unstable mood changes, and my anxiety was so bad, if I went to an event, I'd have to step away multiple times. I was spending more time hiding in the restroom than I was at the event.
Really?
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. You say the fairgrounds are just down the road here.
Yeah.
Say you and Lindsay, your sister, which you guys are twins, went to the fair.
Yeah.
Right? How would that be for you?
My heart rate would go up a lot, and I'd probably feel my heart pounding out of my chest, and I'd have to step away from everybody. There'd be multiple times where I'd have to, because we've been to this Persimmon festival before.
Oh yes, the Persimmon, yes.
And I would have to step away to breathe out on the side streets or something, and then reintegrate back into
Really?
the festival.
So like, I'm just thinking about like these different festivals and things where there's these really rickety rides. See, that would get my anxiety pumping. Being a large man, being on those rides. So, your story is so interesting, right? And I've been able to watch you grow because, like, we are sitting here in front of a camera, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. That may spark some anxiety. But most people couldn't do this, and you're doing it right now, where before you would go to a simple festival, and yes, there would be crowds of people around, but that would spark your anxiety.
Oh yeah. Anytime I would get overstimulated, it would, I felt like I was dying.
Yeah.
I felt like I was dying, like
Yeah.
you're going to have a heart attack or something, and it was hard.
Like the feeling where you go over a roller coaster and all you feel like your gut's going into your throat, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Can't catch your breath. Now, something else that's really interesting, you said bipolar.
Yeah.
And you would be manic, which, if for those of you that don't know, that's where you're really happy, you talk real fast, you probably drive too fast.
Yeah, I did that a lot.
Yes.
I have to give my keys away.
I heard from your sister.
Yeah, I have to give them away.
Well, don't tell nobody, but I drive fast too.
Do you?
Oh yeah. But let's not tell anybody. And then there would be, so with bipolar, you got the manic, and then you got the depression.
Yeah.
And that's a really dark place to be.
Yeah, it is.
And first off, I want to thank you for being so open. Right before you came here, your sister Lindsay obviously works here, and she was gravely concerned for you. Do you care to share or just talk to me about that experience, where you were at that moment?
Honestly, during that time, it felt like the whole world was ending, but to me, but everything else just kept going on around me. It just kept going. Like the world kept going, but for me, it felt like the whole world was ending. It was a state of like turmoil where I didn't know like what the next minute brought even. And I don't know how to explain that. It's really hard.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's hard to put into words how I felt. And I've been through that a lot, but it's gotten a lot better. I don't have as drastic drops like that.
True.
But it's hard to put into words.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll share with the audience just a little bit. You were right before you started with us, you were in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because of a suicide attempt.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's how dark.
Yeah.
What the void that you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's a void in you, but everything else in the world just kept going.
Yeah.
And you were ready to put an end. Yeah. Which is really sad, and I'm glad you didn't, because I literally get to sit next to you today. So you were in a really dark place.
Yeah.
Lindsay was really worried about you. You start coming into the office, and I immediately noticed something in your neck. Do you remember what that was?
My head went on straight.
No, it wasn't. And I'm talking physically. Your head was tilted.
It was like that.
And I'll explain to the audience if that's okay. You got your skull, and then on the bottom end of your skull, you have this hole. And that hole is where the brainstem goes through the next hole, which is C1, which is the first vertebrae in the neck, way up here. And so when those two holes are mismatched, not lined up, you can see that the soft brain matter tissue, brainstem matter, gets impinged upon or irritated, inflamed. Once we started doing this specific adjustment on you, I think you started noticing results within the week or 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. I was used to, I had to take like at least, I was only allowed to take 4 a day of my anxiety pills, and I slowly realized that I wasn't taking them as often.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now I only take them maybe 2-3 times a week. Yeah.
Wow.
Which is a big improvement. So, yeah.
Because you took them multiple times in a day.
I take it like 4 times a day.
4 times a day.
As much as I could.
And now, so I don't even know the math on the reduction rate that
Yeah.
you did, but that's amazing because you would take them literally when you're considering suicide or a panic attack or something to that. Is that right?
Yeah, whenever I feel like my heart pounding and out of my chest and stuff, and if I feel like I'm having a panic attack, like I'm having a heart attack or something,
Yeah.
I would take one. But that feeling doesn't come up as often as it used to.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
We've only been working on you for, I think, 2 or 3 months, maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm not good with time. So your whole life has totally changed, and I see Lindsay every day, and she is so proud of you. What next?
I want to go back to school.
Nice.
I used to get really bad anxiety with school.
I did too, but
they used to give me deadline, like they extend deadlines and stuff because of my anxiety.
yeah.
But I'd like to go back to school and do it like just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No restrictions, no nothing. Just I got this.
Power through it.
What would you study, or what were you studying?
I love chemistry. It's been so long, but I'd like to go back for chemistry.
Really?
Or English second language or something like that. I don't know. I'm still undecided.
I feel like those two subject matters
Very different.
instantly made my heart pump. That's what I struggled with in school. So.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Spanish is what I consider a GPA dropper. So that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I would really like to get back to school. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and I mean, I think just doing this video with me shows that you have totally transformed your whole life.
Yeah.
That I think I am looking forward to watching on the sideline, watching you achieve all your hopes and dreams. I came across a quote one time, and I use it often, is God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. And even though you've been through so much struggle and that turmoil that you went through, I think He's using you for something great. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time on Thriving with Chiropractic.
If you found value in this video, please comment and let us know your biggest takeaway. We also ask that you don't keep this information to yourself. We ask that you share it with your friends and family by simply clicking the share button below.